After many cryptic videos, fans started speculating, who could it possibly be? And WWE did not disappoint. They revealed something we already know about. People, they think they cooked. A teaser for an ad is absolutely crazy. All of this anticipation, drumroll please, give me your money now. So we'll talk about that controversy. LA Knight goes off script, WWE scared of cheers, and we'll preview and make our predictions for Saturday night's main event. Welcome back to Greatness of Wrestling. How are you guys doing today? As always, ya boy, ya man, your messiah, the great one. So somehow WWE managed to disappoint again. In a way, we got ourselves into that position, but we've never seen such anticipation, so many teasers for something we already knew about, for an actual ad. So what happened? Well, WWE dropped many videos of people walking, a fashion show, some would say a foot fetish. I bet some fans got way too excited. Why don't you take a look at wrestling fans? This was the time of their lives, man. This was the time of their lives. And then WWE dropped this video, which basically reveals WrestleMania 2-day combo tickets are on sale now. Analogies, people. I'm very good with analogies. Let me give you an example. Wow, that's mysterious. Man, something big is definitely happening. Wow, that is a big clue. Monday Night Raw live on Netflix. Because Raw. And we saw people in bed. Raw, that was the teaser. They're doing it raw. Cage Side had the best article. Here's the ad WWE's been teasing for days for something you already know about. We always keep talking about how TKO is not for the fans, it's all about the money. Money is the biggest priority. And now they're actually legitimately giving you teasers, you know, to get you excited about an ad, about something you already know about. So I can't react to the actual video, we're gonna have to look at screenshots, but the video is actually pretty good. We see Triple H, happy, excited. We're about to reveal the biggest ad in the WWE history. Oh my god, look at this, look at this. It's very, very, very beautiful. We see Cody, we see Coaster. Okay, they're about to play Roman, a Punk, and Lesnar. Man, Lesnar, it's not a hot take anymore to say that most of the wrestlers are on steroids. I don't even know if it's that. Lesnar looks AI generated. Man, imagine sitting in front of that table and Lesnar is looking at you like this. I'ma let you win, Brock. No, I won? I was cheating, Brock. I was cheating. I didn't earn any of that. It's your money. You know, buy something for your cows. It's a good video. Not gonna lie, the video is pretty good. Look at this. He's nutting over it. He's nutting. And of course, 2026 WrestleMania Vegas. This is the most disappointing BS I have ever seen. And obviously, it got a lot of backlash. Nobody actually liked it. Everybody keeps saying a teaser for an ad is absolutely crazy. If they just drop this ad, no problems. It's a very good looking ad. Obviously, that's how business works. Great. You always do that. That is a great video, people. Brock Lesnar looking all... Love it. Love it. But of course, WWE dropped the ball, shit the bed. People are in the comments saying, Randy not been on the top star list is criminal. The fact that Brock and CM Punk are present but not Randy Orton is crazy. The fact Brock and CM Punk are there but not Randy Orton is wild. Yes, this is something we actually keep talking about, how WWE keep forgetting how big Randy Orton still is in the WWE, so I gotta agree. And the weird thing is, people, it actually worked. We're talking about it. We're shaking our Coco Jumbos out of sadness because it worked. Not in a good way, but attention is attention. So yes, all of this just because the 2-day combo tickets are on sale now. Crazy times, people. Crazy, crazy times. WWE's greed is off the charts. Like, people are already going to WrestleMania. You know, any wrestling fan who has millions just laying around is going to WrestleMania. So WWE, that's good news for you. People, let's talk about LA Knight going off script, which was actually one of the best moments of Monday Night Raw that was tried to be censored. Yes, let's talk about it. So during his entrance, he picked up a sign that said, "We want LA Knight, not Jay." I mean, that is factually correct. That is factually correct. Nothing against Jay Uso, but it just kind of makes sense. You know, people are going to assume, oh my god, you hate Jay Uso. That's not the problem. It's like another analogy. Imagine it's summer. Do you want ice cream or hot chocolate? I want ice cream. Doesn't mean I hate chocolate. I just want ice cream now. It makes sense more at this current moment. But man, I'm so bad at this. yet good. He picked it up and said, can't argue with it. Yes, it's just factually correct. Everybody feels that way. Why would WWE censor it? Because they did. They quickly zoomed in on it and, put this entrance graphic that covered most of the sign. It basically said, we want LA Knight. Come on. Now, you're not even doing Jey Uso any favors, because now you're basically telling people, oh, so there is this favoritism. You can't criticize Jey Uso. And Jey Uso doesn't deserve this shit, but WWE are making fans believe that, there's legitimate favoritism, and Jey Uso is the brand, company selected guy, because apparently you can't even criticize the guy in this, funny, goofy ass way. Dare I say, people, LA Knight has all the reasons in the world to feel that way. Obviously, he has all the reasons. He's been organically over for over 2 years now, and still didn't get, well, what he earned. Triple H said good things come for those who wait. Well, he waited long enough. The fans waited long enough. Why? Why not? In a way, Seth Rollins was in a rivalry against LA Knight. LA Knight beat Seth Rollins. It's like, okay, Rollins got injured. We gotta give the fans what they want. Let's give this championship to LA Knight. Yet we still didn't get that. It's kinda crazy to me at this point. I don't know, maybe he needs to turn heel, maybe there's some kind of a plan, but you can tell the guy is not happy and he has all the reasons to be. Like, that is like the goal. He got over organically. Everybody likes him. He was already doomed in the WWE. He was Max Dupree. Then he got lucky. He got over. If that is not giving you a championship match and a major push, what will? What actually will? People, there was a reason why the Browns were not in the Battle Royal in storyline, because, well, they attacked Seth Rollins and it makes sense, but apparently, according to WrestleVotes, TC at WrestleVotes says there was concern within WWE that Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed would be cheered after they turned on Seth Rollins, and that played a part in keeping them from the #1 contender Battle Royal on Raw last week. I hate this. I guess it makes sense, but at the same time, like, just allow people to give their honest opinions, natural reactions. It doesn't matter how the fans react, that's how they feel. That's how they feel. Stop trying to control the narrative, because you can't do that. You simply can't do that. When Triple H took over, it kinda seemed like the entire point is, well, we're giving the fans what they want, in a way. Not even about giving the fans what they want, but allowing wrestling fans to feel the way they feel. And this came from a Vince McMahon era, but I absolutely hate this idea of we control the narrative. Well, most of the time you can't really. If the fans want to cheer somebody, they will cheer somebody. People, let's talk about Saturday night's main event. We'll make our predictions. Looks kind of cool. I'm actually excited about the event. Most importantly, it's gonna be, I don't know if it's ad-free, but we're not gonna see this because it's gonna be on Netflix, on Peacock, and not on actual television. So obviously, I'm pretty excited about that fact. The first match we have is the Intercontinental Championship match, Penta versus Dum Dum versus Rusev, who might have turned face. I don't know, probably not, because he teamed up with Penta against Americano. So this is going to be a big challenge for Dominic Mysterio, but this being a triple threat match, to me, kinda tells me it's gonna be even easier for him to cheat. Obviously some shenanigans, obviously no disqualification. So my prediction is Dominic Mysterio. I think it's pretty obvious. It would even be kinda underwhelming if he loses a championship just like that. We need a bigger story at this point. There's been a long ass, pretty mid Intercontinental Championship title reign. I feel like whoever beats Dominic, it needs to be a huge ass moment. Some people are even claiming it should be John Cena, which is something I wouldn't necessarily complain about. Obviously, big moment, and we could get some interesting promos. The problem is Cena is not actually going to be in the WWE for a very long time, only 4 appearances, I believe. So yeah, promo work is not necessarily a possibility. So my prediction is obviously Dum 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 Dum, and then we have Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. I want Drew McIntyre to win. I just know it's not gonna happen. Certainly not at Saturday night's main event. Some shenanigans are going to happen. I think, and this is pretty obvious, Drew McIntyre is getting screwed again. I don't know by who. Maybe Cody kinda cheats again, but he takes that opportunity. He's like, well, I might as well just spin him. So Drew McIntyre on SmackDown. Cody Rhodes is a corporate champion? He screwed me again? Obviously, That's what's gonna happen, so I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes, even though I do believe some shenanigans are going to happen. I think the end goal still should be Drew McIntyre finally winning that championship. I don't know when, I don't know how, it needs to happen. Possibly at Survivor Series if Cody's not gonna be in the War Games match. Then we have Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill, who recently turned heel, people, finally. This is exactly what she needed in the WWE. So this is a pretty predictable match in my opinion. First of all, she turned heel. There are big plans. Second of all, in kayfabe, Tiffany Stratton is injured, but she still wants to wrestle Jade, basically telling us that WWE are going to protect Tiffany Stratton in a loss. People. She's losing this match, but she's being protected in a way that she lost because she's injured. I think it's pretty obvious, so my prediction is Jade Cargill. And finally, we have CM Punk versus Jey Uso. I talked about this for such a long time, and I still didn't change my opinion. Will I be happy if CM Punk wins? Yes. Will I be interested if Jey Uso wins and turns heel? Listen to this shit. Yes. I think I will be. I'm willing to give it a chance. I still believe nobody needs to win this match. It needs to be absolute chaos. You know, the World Heavyweight Championship is being vacated. Maybe we're going to decide the future of the World Championship at Survivor Series. I don't know. But nobody needs to win this championship. Division already said, like, why did we give this championship away? And Paul Heyman said, because you would have been fined and suspended. So maybe they're going to cause chaos at Saturday night's main event. And to me personally, more members being involved, new member, makes a lot of sense because we can get away with it. 2 of us, not enough. More of us, we can control the narrative. It also seems to me like War Games needs more people. Obviously, you got Braun, Bronson, Lesnar. We need more people. People in Division turned on Seth Rollins. I was really excited about what's coming next, and we didn't necessarily really get a lot of story development. And I feel like it shouldn't necessarily be about CM Punk versus Jey Uso. It should be about what's next for Division. Something that makes us go, I can't wait to see Raw. I can't wait to hear the explanation, the new member, whoever it is. I really hope that this premium live event is ending with a cliffhanger. If it's not gonna main event, I think my expectations are not gonna be that high. So we'll see. So far, it's not listed as the main event. The main event is Drew McIntyre versus Cody, which kind of makes sense. If that's main eventing, maybe I'm gonna go like, well, maybe Drew McIntyre's winning the championship. So, in a way, it's a very yet somewhat unpredictable premium live event. It seems pretty predictable on paper, but you never know what WWE might do with some recent creative changes. So people, let me know in the comments below, who do you want to win? CM Punk, Jay, or nobody? Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Your boy, The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.